Picture this. The 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, was not only a self-taught lawyer, but a skilled storyteller and a wrestling aficionado. Today, we delve into the life, family, politics, and Civil War era of this man who saved the Union and emancipated the slaves. Born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Kentucky, Lincoln's parents were Thomas and Nancy Lincoln, poor farmers with ties to a Baptist church opposed to slavery. He had an older sister, Sarah, and a younger brother, Thomas, who died in infancy. Lincoln's formal education was limited to 3 brief periods in local schools, as he had to continually work to support his family. He taught himself to read and write, sparking a love for books and learning. He also enjoyed sports and games, particularly wrestling, where he honed his skills. In 1816, he moved with his family to Indiana, and then to Illinois in 1830, where he worked as a shopkeeper, postmaster, and surveyor. Lincoln's political career began in 1834, when he was elected to the Illinois state legislature as a member of the Whig Party. He became a lawyer in 1836 and moved to the state capital, Springfield, in 1837. In 1842, he married Mary Todd, a wealthy and educated woman from Kentucky. They had 4 sons, but only one, Robert, lived to adulthood. Lincoln served 1 term in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1847 to 1849, where he criticized the Mexican-American War and the expansion of slavery into the territories. His opposition to slavery led him to join the new Republican Party. He gained national fame in 1858 when he debated the issue of slavery with Democratic Senator Stephen Douglas from Illinois. In 1860, he won the presidential election against Douglas and 2 other candidates. Lincoln's election sparked the secession of 7 slave states, forming the Confederate States of America. After the attack on Fort Sumter in April 1861, 4 more states joined, sparking the Civil War. Lincoln's primary goal was to preserve the Union, and he used his executive powers to mobilize the army, suspend the writ of habeas corpus, and issue the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, declaring all slaves in rebel states free. He faced political opposition, personal tragedies, and military setbacks. He appointed and dismissed several generals until he found the right men, such as Ulysses S. Grant and William T. Sherman, who led the Union to victory. He delivered some of the most memorable speeches in American history, such as the Gettysburg Address in 1863 and his second inaugural address in 1865, where he articulated his vision of a reunited and reconciling nation. He also supported the passage of the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery entirely. Lincoln's life tragically ended on April 15, 1865, from an assassin's bullet, just 5 days after the Confederate Army surrendered at Appomattox. A Southern sympathizer named John Wilkes Booth shot him while he was attending a play at Ford's Theatre in Washington, D.C. He died the next morning, leaving behind a grieving nation and a devastated family. His legacy lives on as one of the greatest presidents in American history. His face is carved on Mount Rushmore. His image is printed on the penny and $5 bill, and his memorial stands in the nation's capital. His words and actions continue to inspire millions around the world. In conclusion, Abraham Lincoln's life is a testament to the power of determination, self-education, and moral conviction. His legacy of preserving the Union and ending slavery has left an indelible mark on the course of American history. His story is truly one of triumph, tragedy, and enduring inspiration.